Everyone, it's Fitz in my studio with a postgame walk and talk. I should have been in Austin, Texas. I think I'm more upset with Southwest Airlines right now than I was when they canceled my flight a week ago, but here we go. It's a walk and talk. I was supposed to be in Austin. Zach and Michael are down there. Cole and I had to drive my car back. Kansas State absolutely decimates. I can't even talk. That's going to be difficult for a walk and talk. Texas, 116 to 103. They set a school record for scoring in a game, but how about this one from our friends over at that four-letter network? I missed this one. This is unbelievable. Texas was ranked number 6 in the country. And by the way, Texas was known as a pretty good defensive team. Texas was ranked number 6. And Kansas State just scored the most points in a road win by an unranked team over a top 10 opponent in college basketball history. 116 points for the Tang Gang. They're still shorthanded without David Gasson, but everyone else just lit it up. This team shot the ball so well, it didn't matter that their defense was kind of sketchy. But that's what they wanted to do in this game. They wanted to get up and down. And I've long been a proponent, and I haven't seen it done by a purple team in so long. If they make a big shot, you rip the ball out of the net and you run right back at them, and that's exactly what K-State did in this game. They attacked Texas relentlessly through the game. This was the Longhorns' first Big 12 game in their new arena, the Moody Center, and they hadn't lost any games in there so far this season. And K-State hands them an L in the first game in the new facility. Absolutely incredible performance by Tang and Tang's crew. Just amazing. And the stats say how incredible the performance was. Marquise Noel, I don't even recognize this player from last year. He has benefited from this new coaching staff and a new outlook on life more than almost any player I've ever seen. Keith goes for 36 points with 9 assists, just barely missing a double-double. Hits all 12 of his free throws, which were so clutch when Texas started fouling and allowed K-State to break the record mostly at the foul line. Keontae Johnson, 28 points and 9 rebounds. He barely misses a double-double. Those two are incredible. 5 players in all go into double figures for the Wildcats, who are staying down in Texas, which was something we considered doing at one point before Southwest Airlines. Anyhow, that they're going to stay down there because they play in Waco on Saturday night. Zach Carlson and I will be there for that game, the homecoming game for Coach Tang as he returns to Waco. It is hard to fathom how much better Kansas State basketball is this season than it has been in recent history. And it's hard to imagine how fun this team is to watch. This team is an absolute blast. Now, if you're one of those old school guys that likes a lot of defense, and I do respect good defense, this wasn't your game. This looked like an NBA game as K-State shot the ball at a really high clip. Make sure you go read Michael Goins' game rewind at GoPowercat.com so you can get the full grasp of all the stats and everything that went on in this game. But this was a full team effort. Everyone was involved in this one. It was absolutely incredible to watch. Bebe, the center stepping in for Gasson, don't ask me to say his name, is just been incredible in the last 2 games. K-State is now 2-0 in Big 12 play. As they stay out on the road, they come home to play Oklahoma State. I said this in a daily delivery from Austin. Now that football's over, you need to invest yourself into watching Jerome Tang's basketball program and try to make it to Bramlage Coliseum whenever possible to fill up that place, even on weeknight games. And I know it's a challenge. I know it's a really tough thing for some of you to do. But this team is going to make it worth it. They score, 58 points in the first half. They scored 58 points in both halves. How about that for balance? They were relentless. And every time Texas had an answer, because Texas made some runs at K-State, someone would hit a three-pointer. By the way, this is the whole studio right here. Backdrop, the other end's kind of messy, but, man. They wore their lavenders. Oh, I love the lavenders. I'll do a whole daily delivery on the lavenders. And I'll do a whole daily delivery on the Longhorn Network. I got so much to say after this game. But it's 10:45 at night, 10:54 at night. This old man's tired. It's ready. It's time to go to bed. But I want to watch more K-State basketball right now. Oh, thank you, Gene Taylor. That's all I got to say. That's it. Thank you, Gene Taylor. We'll talk to you later. More to come at GoPowercat. Make sure you're subscribing. 116 points? Are you kidding me?